Hello and welcome to this short video about Jaguar XK8 model year 2000. This is video 33a in my series of XK8 videos. And in this video I'm going to try and show you all the specification changes that came about in model year 2000 cars. Okay, so hopefully you've been watching my videos where I've been trying to document all the model year changes from the initial introduction model 1997 right the way through to the final editions, model year 2005/6, before the car was eventually superseded by the X150. In this video, I'm going to concentrate on model year 2000. In particular, this is the model year where the AJ27 got introduced to the XKR, i.e. the supercharged version. And interestingly, this was the point where North America got the XKR, assuming because the AJ26 version of the XKR wouldn't meet the emissions requirements of those countries. Okay, so first of all, the AJ27 SC. Basically the same as the AJ26 from the top, but you can see the vacuum actuator has gone from the throttle body, and the MAF sensor, mass airflow sensor, has gone to square type rather than rectangular. There are lots of other changes. There's a full authority electronic throttle with a new induction elbow. There's also the addition of an EGR valve and associated heat shields. The AJ27 SC gets the right-hand side bank additional cam sensor with additional 4 lobes. Previously, model year 1999, the auxiliary belt material construction was improved. This year, model year 2000, saw the supercharger belt also receive the same material. A big change in model year 2000 was all the body shell reinforcement, particularly for the coupe. The coupe received more reinforcement in both sills and the tunnel. The cabriolet and the coupe also received more reinforcement in the wheel well area, again for frontal crash, and meet the current regulatory requirements of model year 2000. Further with safety, there was additional fixing point to tether child seat belts or child seats behind the rear seats. The front seat belts changed from mechanically actuated pre-tensioning to electronically. It's all getting clever stuff with the safety with Jaguar at this point. Another big change in model year 2000 was the improved brakes. There was faster brake response due to the change of the brake booster. Now, this brake booster in model year 2000 boasts twice the amount of pressure for the same pedal travel as the previous model. So this reduced pedal travel and gave a greater brake feel. There were some changes inside the cabin. There was a new audio head unit. The new one replaced the old one in the yellow box here. The new one had sort of a telephone keypad and a telephone button to assist with the optional mobile phone unit and hands-free. Model year 2000 saw the introduction of the DVD-based sat-nav. This unit is placed instead of the 3 auxiliary gauges in the middle of the dash. The actual DVD unit itself sits on top of the CD multi-changer in between that and the amplifier, the stereo amplifier, in the boot. This model year saw rain sensing wipers become standard. You can tell that because it's got auto on the windscreen wiper stalk, and you have an additional sensor behind the rear view mirror bracket plastics there. All cars in model year 2000 got a trunk storage net thrown in. This model year also saw the end of the revolver alloy wheel as the standard 17-inch wheel of choice. It was replaced by the laminar alloy wheel you can see here, the 5-spoke wheel. So to summarize, model year 2000, you got the AJ27 coming on to supercharged, which meant it was able to be sold in North America. Spark plug gaps changed to 1.1 millimeter. New supercharger belt material, EGR valve added. Onboard refueling vapor recovery for both normally aspirated and supercharged. It also saw the introduction of orange long life coolant in all cars made at that point. Braking wise, there was improvements in what was called ABS Plus. So the ABS and the traction control started to talk to each other. The front discs on the XK8 were actually improved or increased to the same diameter as that fitted to the standard XKR at 325 millimeter, and the brake booster was changed to give twice the pressure for the same pedal travel. Continuing with safety, the body reinforcement for crash was improved. You had electric-fired seatbelt pretensioners. The airbags were depowered to reduce injury on the in the event of them being deployed. The new audio system, a new amplifier, standard CD multi-changer, rain sensing wipers, and the standard boot storage net. Optionally, there was a DVD-based sat-nav, and also our performance package came online. Briefly talking about our performance, this was basically where you got the Brembo brakes, the cat suspension, and the big BBS alloy wheels come on board. I'll talk about that more in another video. Ironically, alongside the R-Sport kit, there was also a change to put more oil into the sump because there were some problems with oil shortage and engines blowing up, I believe. Quite an interesting one. That talk about that one later. So there you go, model year 2000. Basically the AJ27 to North America. Okay, so that's model year 2000 and a brief discussion about our performance. Next, I'm going to try and address model year 2001. Hope you find that useful and interesting. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you'd like to see more XK8 videos.